Happy New Year! Or is it? Most of us live by the Gregorian calendar, a solar calendar based on how long it takes for our planet to orbit the Sun, 364. 3 days. We live by the Sun, yet we also live with a quasi-lunar calendar, with our months loosely based on the cycles of the Moon's phases. The Moon takes 5 days around our planet, with 12 lunations taking 354 days. So a purely lunar year lasts about 11 days shorter than the solar year. That's why traditional moonths, in modern times, are various different lengths to make up for the shortfall. That's the math, but more importantly is the joy of closely following the Moon's phases. Follow its phases carefully, observe it regularly and actively think about what it's doing, even when you're indoors and not venturing out all day, and you'll soon develop a sixth sense for exactly what phase the Moon is in and where it is in your sky. Here's everything you need to know about our Moon in 2022, from its phases to the dates of full moons, new moons and even a couple of rare total lunar eclipses, blood moons. The Moon is always half lit by the Sun, but from the surface of the Earth, it doesn't look that way. That's because the Moon is constantly orbiting, getting further from the Sun as it waxes to full moon, then closer to it as it wanes to a new moon. Moon watchers have devised 8 distinct phases for our satellite, each of which lasts for about 5 days. The phases and build occur 7 days apart, so you can see that it's actually quite easy to get into a weekly rhythm and accurately predict what phase the Moon is in at any time. It just takes a little practice. Here's when to see a full moon in 2022. Although the Moon will appear to be full a few nights before and after these dates, only on these precise dates will it be possible to see a full moon rise in the east at dusk and set in the west at sunrise the following morning. The biggest full moon of the year occurs as the supermoon on July 13, 2022. Why? The Moon orbits Earth on a slightly elliptical or right-shaped orbit, so there's always going to be one full moon per year that's the closest. However, definitions differ and some think a supermoon is so that occurs within a specific distance from Earth. So by some calculations there are 4 supermoons in 2022, in May, June, July, and August. When is the next eclipse? 2 of the full moons listed above, May's flower moon and November's Frosty moon, will also be total lunar eclipses.